Hello, thank you for checking out A1 Math, and today we're looking at modeling linear relationships. And what we want to do with these problems is take a look at the word problem. We want to write the equation, fill out the chart, graph the function, answer any other questions. So let's take a look at the first example. So in this example, Vance Daily sells hot dogs for $2 and hamburgers for 5. His daily goal is to get 200. So he wants his hot dogs that he sells for $2 and his hamburgers that he sells for 5 to add up to equal 200. So to write that equation, you'll do 2 times every hot dog, and then you'll do 5 times every burger, and it'll have to add up to equal 200. So that's the first step. We've got the equation already laid out here. Now, the next thing is we want to be able to actually graph the function here. So to graph the function, the best way to do it, especially when it's in standard form, is to find your intercepts, the x and the y. So to do that, you want to plug in 0 for x and 0 for y. And it's got it laid out here with a table and a graph to let you know which one's x and which one's y. So for the first one here, what I want to do is take the 2 hot dogs plus 3 burgers equal 200. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and plug in 0 for the hot dogs and plug in 0 for the burgers again to figure out what I would get. So first I'm going to start off by plugging in 0 for my hot dogs. All right. And once I do that, I end up with 3b is equal to 200. And then once I divide by 3, b will be equal to 40. Okay, so when I have 0 hot dogs, I've got 40 burgers. Or I need 40 burgers in order to get 200. Now let's see what happens if I don't sell any burgers. So now I'm plugging in 0 for my burgers this time. All right. So once I plug that in, I get 2 hot dogs is equal to 200 or 2h, and then divide by 2, and I get 100 hot dogs is what I need in order to complete the goal of 200. Now I have my 2 points here. So when I had 0 hamburgers, I needed 100 hot dogs. But when I had 0 hot dogs, I needed 40 hamburgers. And that's what I'm able to graph. So I know it's going to be at 0, 100 here. And then another one here at 40, 0. Then just draw a line there, and that's your graph. All right. Now, if we come down to this next part here, if Van sells 14 hamburgers, how many hot dogs must he sell to reach his goal? What we would do is come back to our equation again. And plug in the 14 hamburgers. So you plug that on the burgers. So I have 2 times h plus 3 times 14 is equal to 200. Right. And that's going to get me 2h plus 70 is equal to 200. And 2h is equal to 200. And h is equal to, oh, let's fix that. This should be 130. And this should be 65. All right. Now, I just noticed that I use H for hot dogs instead of putting D for dogs. Don't let that throw you off. But we got H for hot dogs here. And when I have 14 hamburgers, I'll need to have 65 hot dogs to complete the goal. Okay, so that's my first example. Um, Stay tuned for the next video in order to see example number two. But for now, thank you for checking out A1 Math. Have a nice day.